So let's talk about Easy A with Emma Stone. These entertainment rankings and reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 2010 teen dramedy flick Easy A, released by Screen Gems, directed by Will Gluck, with screenplay written by Burt V. Royal, starring Emma Stone along with Stanley Tucci, Patricia Clarkson, Thomas Hayden Church, Dan Bird, Amanda Bynes, Penn Badgley, Cam Gigandit, Lisa Kudrow, Aly Michalka, and Malcolm McDowell. Now, the screenplay was partially inspired by the 1850 novel known as The Scarlet Letter. So anyway, let's get into our story. Now, the story is narrated by Stone's character, Olive Pendergast, a 17-year-old girl living in Ojai, California, speaking into her webcam. Where actually this film was actually shot at in there, as well as the Screen Gems studios. Olive lies to her best friend Rhiannon Abernathy about going on a date in order to get out of camping with Rhiannon's hippie parents. Instead, she hangs around the house all weekend listening to Pocket Full of Sunshine by Natasha Bedingfield, which is played by a musical green card from her grandmother. The following Monday, pressed by Rhiannon, Olive lies about losing her virginity to a college boy. Marianne Bryant, a girl with a devout Christian faith whom Olive considers to be prudish, overhears her telling the lie and soon spreads it throughout the school. The school's church group, run by Marianne, decides Olive will be their next project, and she confides the truth to her friend Brandon, and he understands because others bully him because of his homosexuality. He later asks Olive to pretend to sleep with him so that he will be accepted by everyone as a straight stud. Olive agrees to help him, and they pretend to have some sex at a party. After a fight with Rhiannon over her new identity as a dirty skank, Olive decides to counteract the harassment by embracing her new image as the school tramp. She begins to wear more provocative clothing and, inspired by the Scarlet Letter, stitches a red A onto her clothing. Boys who usually have had no luck with girls in the past now beg Olive to increase their popularity by saying they have had sex where in exchange for gift cards to various stores. This in turn increases her reputation. Things get worse when Micah, Marianne's boyfriend, who has had to repeat several grades, contracts chlamydia, how the heck you pronounce it, from sleeping with Mrs. Griffith, the school guidance counselor, and blames Olive. As Mr. Griffith is her favorite teacher, and Olive agrees to the lie to spare their marriage. Marianne's friends from the church youth group, which now includes Rhiannon, begin harassing Olive in order to get her to leave school. After an ill-fated date with Anson, a boy who wants to pay her to actually sleep with him and not just pretend she did, Olive reconnects with Todd, her old love interest, who is also the school's mascot, a woodchuck. Todd tells her that he does not believe the rumors because he remembers when she lied for him when he was not ready for his first kiss years ago. Olive now has a change of heart and begins to ask everyone she lied for to help her out by telling the truth. But Brandon and Micah have abruptly left town, and with their newfound popularity, no one else wants to tell. When Mrs. Griffith also refuses to tell the truth, Olive threatens to expose her affair, but Mrs. Griffith snidely says no one would believe her. Out of spite, Olive then immediately tells Mr. Griffith, who believes her and separates from his wife. Now to the ending, the procedure 5 cents to stop. Well, I think you know the rest, but I'll go and tell you if you're new to the channel. Go to the description box below and fast forward to the time below to avoid ending spoilers. If you've seen the movie already, please continue on after the 5 seconds. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. After a friendly talk with her open-minded mother, Rosemary, Olive comes up with a plan to finally get everything out in the open. She does a song and dance number at a pep rally at school to get people's attention to watch her via webcast. Olive texts Rhiannon apologizing, for lying to her as she is finishing up her webcast. Todd comes by on a riding mower, serenades her by playing a recording of Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds from the Breakfast Club, and asks her to come outside. She signs off by saying that she may lose her virginity to Todd sooner or later, but proudly declaring that is nobody's GD business. She goes outside to meet him. They begin to make out, and the two are shown riding off on the lawnmower in the story. So, what did I think of Easy A? Well, although I've only seen this maybe 2 or 3 times, I will say that I thought this movie was just so good. I really loved it. Anyway, this was met with a good response and what have you, praising Stone's performance, and was a big success for Screen Gems. The film went on to make $75 million worldwide against a budget of just I would say mere, but that should be a mere budget against a budget of 8 million. Now, anyway, there would also be a soundtrack album featuring all sorts of music. Maybe not everything, but some songs by artists are in here, like the Natasha Bedingfield song I just mentioned, and Simple Minds' "Don't You Forget About Me." Plus, there's Jessie J, Cardinal Official, and more. Only songs by acts like One Republic, Death Cab for Cutie, and the Pussycat Dolls weren't included on the soundtrack, even though they were in the movie. Anyway, this was just so incredible. I actually did like the performances we got from everyone. Believe me, Emma Stone really stole the show as Olive. Now, as for the rest of the cast, playing Todd is Pam Badgley. Marianne is played by Amanda Bynes. That actually would be the last film I saw her in, because I have not seen her in anything since this came out, but I might be wrong. We have Dan Bird playing Brandon, and Aly Michalka, who was half of the duo of Aly and AJ, playing Rhiannon. Thomas Hayden Church as Mr. Griffith, and Lisa Kudrow as Mrs. Griffith. Patricia Clarkson plays Rosemary, Olive's mother. Stanley Tucci plays her dad, Dill. And Malcolm McDowell plays Principal Gibbons. Yeah. But even so, I will say that this is pretty good. The story's pretty good too, as a matter of fact. I thought this was just so much fun to watch. So, even with a good soundtrack and a score by Brad Siegel, Will Gluck's directing. Of course, after this, Gluck would also direct the Annie remake, as well as Peter Rabbit and its upcoming sequel, which will finally come out this summer. Would I recommend Easy A? Hell yeah! This is a film you need to see. Easy A, I thought was pretty good, and this was a real good comeback for teen comedies, but even though it's more a dramedy and what have you, but hey, I find it to be a good flick, and it's one you gotta watch. So, what are your thoughts on Easy A? Please tell me what you thought about this in the comments section below. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel as well, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Alright, join me next time when I bring to you a review of one of the worst disaster films out there. A disaster film that I think took everyone for fools and what have you, since this is April Fool's month, The Swarm. Also, I've got another special announcement to make. Possibly on possibly this Thursday, once I do the next Wide World Game Shows episode on Three's a Crowd, you will get my Bobby Bones Show rant vid. Promise. As long as I can stay on track. Maybe. No, wait a minute. Scratch that. I can't do it on Thursday. I gotta do Drill Me Thursday. Whoops, my mistake. So, tell you what. I'll try and get up sometime tomorrow, alright? That would be the thing to do. I can't do 3 vids in one day, okay? Maybe 2 tops and just keep them separate, alright? Okay, good. That about covers it. Alright, now, anyway, if you liked Easy A, you might want to check out my reviews of these other teen flicks and what have you. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of probably one of the most underrated teen rom-coms out there, Drive Me Crazy, with Melissa Joan Hart and Adrian Grenier. The upper right-hand corner is my review of Josie and the Pussycats that I did not so long ago this month. Or if you'd like a little more Amanda Bynes, go to the bottom left-hand corner and see my review of What a Girl Wants. In the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.